Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you some redstone basics. A lot of the covering logic gates, and just going to be covering the basic components and how all the pistons and doors work and what switches and buttons do. Right, so basically I'm going to start with this piston as an output. You've got a sticky piston and a normal piston. A sticky piston will attach to a block, so if you extend it, it pushes it up, and if you retract it, it pulls it back in again. Whereas this normal piston here won't do that. If you put a block on top and you push it up, it will push it out. But if you retract it, it'll just leave it where it is, unless it's sand or gravel. But that gets affected by gravity in the Minecraft. So I know most blocks don't. And you can power them from any side, like this, or from directly underneath, like this one. Okay. Then the other you've got is a door. It doesn't have to be an iron door, it could be an iron or wooden door, but you can power it from underneath to the side or on top, not from the corners though. Okay, I'm going to show you now a lever which acts like a switch, like on a wall light switch. You it's off now, the output, anything around there is off. You switch it on, the redstone will turn on, and that of course can be powered into a door or a piston. When you power a block, any redstone next to it, like on the left, over here you got it on the right, or directly in front, gets powered. It also powers redstone directly on top or underneath. So you can see that. You turn it off and the redstone will turn off straight away, no delay in there. The other thing you should know about redstone is it only powers 15 blocks. After 15 blocks it gets turned off completely. So if I put a piston on the end of this one, nothing will happen. Whereas 15 blocks there, put it in front and it would power that. The way to extend that is to put a repeater in front, like this, and then that will give you another 15 blocks to extend that in front of it. But after that it will just stop powering again, put another repeater in. Okay. Next with the output I've got a door. We've got a door here attached to a lever and a button. The way I showed you before levers work is you turn it on and it will open the door until you turn it off, then it closes. Whereas a button, if you press it, it will open the door, and after a short delay it will close again. So buttons kind of send a pulse. There's ways to extend or shorten a pulse, but I'll cover that in a later video. It's a bit more advanced. Okay. The next component is the repeater. What that will do, well, it's got several different functions, but first I'll show you, it just acts like normal redstone. If you power a block, then the redstone, either side of it will get powered, the repeater even, but only in one direction. It won't get powered if it's the wrong way around, so you have to face the right way and then face it, otherwise it doesn't work. And then you see there, it will go into redstone, so the repeater can power redstone and that will power a door, or a piston or whatever you put in the end. Other thing about redstone, a repeater, is it will power the block in front like that, or underneath there. So if I turn this on, both this redstone and this redstone gets powered. But it won't work if the repeater's on top. So the repeater on top doesn't get powered, it has to be in front or to the side. Right here I've just got another demonstration of the repeater having to be the right way around. For example here, the current doesn't get carried onto or past this repeater because it's the wrong way around. In a circuit with that like a diode, kind of, only allows the circuit to go one way. Whereas this one, it powers right through because it's facing the right way. That's quite useful in stopping circuits from looping around, as I'll show you here. So say I want to power all these doors at once, and I've got this redstone here. I'll turn it off for now. If you went to put the redstone like that, it would all just loop in a circle like that, kind of making figures of 8. and that's not going to power the door. But the way to solve that problem is use repeaters. So if I put each repeater facing the door, I turn them on, all the doors will open at once. Essentially, the function of a repeater can act as delay, so this will give what we call a tick of a delay. I'm not completely sure how long the tick is. I think it's, someone will correct me, but I think it's about a fifth of a second. Maybe not, I don't know. But you right click them to toggle between 1 and 4 ticks. So you right click, that was 2, and 3, and this one's 4 ticks. So this will give delays. The door should open one by one. You can see that. That's quite useful in some circuits. For example, to get a piston to raise up 2 blocks. But again, I'll show you that one at a later date. The next component is a redstone torch. They've got several different uses, but the way they work is if you put one down, it's on automatically, and that's going to power the sun around it. If you apply current to it, it turns off. So it kind of inverts the circuit, inverts the current, which is again quite useful. If you power a block, redstone torches on the sides and on top of it will get powered. For example here, if I turn the switch off, the redstone torch there goes on, and that's going to power all redstone next to it, and of course on top it will power any input or door, piston, redstone, anything above. What here is I've got another, can't really see it very well, I'm going to dig down a bit so you can see another redstone torch here. So when this lever's off, the redstone torch goes on, and that's going to power directly above and underneath as well, which I think I forgot to mention in that bit. It'll power anything directly underneath the torch. As you can see, the door over here opens and closes whenever you power that. Next you've got the redstone torch again, and this is another demonstration. If it's in front of the block, because you can place them to the sides or on top, all sorts around blocks. If it's in the front of the side, it's going to power any components next to it. So this redstone, this piston, this door. So if I turn it off, all of them will turn off like that. Another use for redstone torches is to transfer currents. You can take them upwards. So if you look at this kind of like chain of redstone torches, so this torch is powering this block, powering this torch, which makes it go off, which powers this, which makes it goes on, which makes it go off, so the door is closed. Because if I power the bottom one, this one turns off, which turns this on, then off, then on, and the door's open. That's quite useful. Or circuits I've used that, especially if I'm powering lots of lights in a room. It can make quite a cool effect. But it does give a slight delay. I think each torch gives 2 ticks of delay, so that's something to take into account. Add components of pressure plate, which I don't really use too much, but it can be quite fun at making traps and things. Someone walks into a room, you want to fire an arrow at them, it's that kind of thing. So if you walk onto this stone pressure plate, the door will open. Like a person or animal or something has to walk onto it. If you throw an item down onto it, it won't open. Whereas on the wooden pressure plate, if you throw something down onto that, that will open. But yeah, this one can open by anything, items. This one can open by anything living, so like a cow or a villager or a chicken or a player. They power any redstone to the sides, so front, back, sideways. It's going to power these doors like that. Or it will power anything directly underneath, which you can see here, which will then open this door. That's normally the one I'd use. I'd power the redstone underneath, so you can actually hide the whole thing, so you can't see any redstone at all. Okay, that's basically all the components of redstone that you need to know about for now. I'm just going to show you an example of redstone that you might use in building. I've started off with a block on the side of a building here, So say this is a room. You've got a little room here, just at the corner of a room. Just imagine it's a room, and you've got a little lever here. You pull the lever, it's going to open this little secret door. I'll show you how that works. You've got a redstone torch here on a block, and there's levers on the block. So when you power this block, the redstone torch turns off. That redstone torch is powering two pistons, which are pushing out two blocks here, which cover up the entrance. They're also sticky pistons, so it pulls them out. But then when you power the redstone torch, they're going to retract like that, leading you into a little room where you can have a chest to keep your cookies in or something. But anyway, that's it for the day. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much.